and welcome back. I am Wolfpaw, and this is the RaxPack. Now, today, since we finally got our mining system set up, and I actually increased our ore tripling, which you can see this is going tin and iron and all sorts of shit coming through, and it's pretty much constant. Now I have some ore processing going on over here too. The things that need to be doubled or smelted, as you can see in here, I have here. Let me turn this down just because it's a little bit loud. But I turned bauxite and cinnabar. I don't need too much aluminum, so I'm not worried about just smelting one ingot, or smelting one ingot per one ore. And then cinnabar ore can only be done like that unless you use rotary craft, which I'm not doing quite yet, or probably for quite a while. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that. But and then there's pulverizer smelting stuff, which is the cadmium, yellowite, indium, ferrous, platinum, and pitchblende. So all of that runs through here. And then our pulverizer, which I currently have doing vintium and gravel, because gravel I want to turn into flint, which I can then, whenever I want, throw through a crusher to make a bunch of gunpowder, which we're going to need for the future of mechanism. So let's see how much flint I have currently. 736. So I have, if you guys did notice last time, I did that on purpose where I didn't block gravel. So I do get gravel from this. And it mines pretty darn quickly. Like, if you look up here, I have a ton of stuff now. Like, look at all that redstone. Like, I just get tons of redstone. And we got a bunch of lapis, so I can, like, finish off my pick. Hades here. And then we have just, look at all this iron and look at all this tin. It's ridiculous. I've got tons and tons of resources. And I already get almost breaking 100 diamonds. Yes, please. Am I right? And look at all these shards. It's going very well. I'm very proud of the system. However, if we look down at Certus, we don't get very much. It's pretty darn rare. And I don't know if that's because when we updated, the ores got moved or something, or disappeared or whatever. So we're definitely going to have to rely on this farm in the future for our Certus Quartz, which isn't a big deal because honestly that's what I intended anyway. So I'm just going to plant that guy again. Eventually we'll automate that, but what we are going to do today is set up our actually not set up anything. We're going to be doing a bunch of building. I'm going to do it all in time lapse, I believe, just so we can get a whole bunch in there, because you've already seen how I kind of build these walkways and how I build these long houses. I think I'm going to put them up in here, a couple, in every building I'll put a couple houses in. And then we might also do a little bit of the, what do you call it, this ore grinding processing tree. We'll take these two and just work with them as well and bring this all the way to the top. So the rest of this episode is probably going to be a nice long time lapse. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you at the end. Peace. time lapse. I guess it's not so little, but I actually did quite a bit more off camera than I did in the time lapse, and I will show you that right now. First of all, I added in these little end bits. They're like little trellises, sort of, that fit along with the gates. And as you guys probably noticed, my gates are a lot closer than they were before. I took all of these down and redid them because I like how close they are in this respect. So that's new. I also did it up here as well, as you can see. So all the corners have that trellis feature added to it. And as you guys saw in the recording, I also built this little walkway in between my sorting tree and the power tree. And in between, I also made these sort of trellises again. These just kind of made of glowstone. And this little bit here is just a block of peridot. That is still too loud. Let's just turn that way down. Mechanism sounds are cool, but they are quite loud. But anyway, so yeah, I like keeping this glowstone feature going. I might do something else, like I might put little glowstone notches on each one of these stair steps, maybe, like going down. We'll see. I want to see how that kind of trim feature looks before I actually do it, but it would be a very good light, or a really good light source. And yeah, it would just be super nice. And then I wanted to go through that whole little time lapse just to show you guys how much effort actually goes into this. It's all microblocks, like everything is a microblock, including the slabs here, so that I can fit them easily with the tree and the other microblocks that make up, because we need space for these ME cables. So I wanted everything to be flush, so I had to use microblocks, and as you know, microblocks aren't the easiest things in the world to place. So even though I had that going at like 3 times speed or something like that, maybe a little faster, I don't actually know how much I'm going to do in the recording, but we'll see. I'll probably have it like full blast, but it'll probably look pretty slow because it's slow placing. I also added these little door frames as well, but this bit I just wanted you guys to see because it is a lot of effort, and I do love the end product. It looks fantastic. I couldn't be more happy. In fact, I can't wait to get started on this next tree over here so that we can get this monster going, as well as a magic tree. I really want to get a magic tree going, and guys, let me tell you, the magic tree is going to have to be enormous. Like, if you think the base of that tree is big, like, just wait. I don't even know where I'm going to put it, because where the blood altar is right now, that's not even enough space. Not even close, I think. Like, it might be able to go in this area. We'll see. But I'm thinking more a massive spot here, or maybe even probably off in this direction even more. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking maybe it might fit. I don't have to do a little bit of scouting, but we'll see. We'll see for sure. But as you can see, I'm going to be using up almost this entire biome for the build that we're creating here. So I have big plans for it, and it is very exciting, and it is time consuming, but it is very fun. I am greatly enjoying myself. The next bits, because these trees are not done, I would like to put houses up inside these trees as well, just to add, like up in the leaves and stuff, to add a little bit of flair to them. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, if that's a good idea, if you think you'd want to keep away from that. I think it would look great having like one of these little faces poking out the side. I do like having this house here, but I'm not sure about how many of these I would want to do like this, just because that one feels really small to me. I'd like to put them up in the leaves where they have more room to be an actual house or a floor up there. You know what I mean? So we can have a large building up in the canopy of the trees here that holds, you know, like we have our Thaumcraft stuff in here. It's not always going to be Thaumcraft. I think I'm going to put auto-crafting stuff up in the canopy. But that entire house that I make here that pokes out the sides would end up being the building for that. So that's something that's really exciting. I do love how this is turning out, and I'm just really excited to continue with that. So just to wrap up this episode, I think what we're going to do is finally put in some doors to these little holes in the tree. So let's do a carpenter door. Here we go. We're going to need a few of these guys. I should probably don't have any carpenter's blocks because last time we did this, yeah, was when was before the corruption. So we're going to just make a stack or two of sticks, honestly. There we go. And now we'll finish this off. Oh, did we run out of wood? No, not quite. We just ran out of, like, usable wood. Let's do something like this. There we go. What am I doing? Just put those in there. So now we can do the door. Come on. All right. There we go. So let's do... We'll do that much for now. And let's think about how many doors we need here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should do for now. And I'm going to grab a couple quartz blocks. So clear this. I used up a bunch of the quartz that we gathered. We'll grab like 20 of these guys, just because I know I'm going to need them in the future anyway. 20. Alright. So, first one can go right here. So, like that maybe? Yeah. And it'll open up into the... It's not flush though. That's the problem. It's kind of obnoxious. Like, we could put it here. No, we can't because it's a slab. So we have to put it there. I don't really like that. Don't like that very much at all. What about here? I don't really want it there either. Like right there. Yeah, see, then there's just going to be that space there, and it's going to be all awkward. You know, I think the best bet is to just put it here for now. And we might have to do a little bit of tweaking in the future, but there we go. We'll have to put a pressure plate down too. Let's see if we can make a carpenter pressure plate. Pressure plate. Carpenter's pressure plate. And we're out already of stuff. But let's see if this even opens the door. Yeah, it won't even go there. It'll go here to open and close it. But here, yeah, no such luck. So I think we're just going to have to open this one from the outside. We'll be able to have a pressure plate for that bit, but Alright, let's grab the carpenter's hammer because we don't want that type of door. We want one of these guys that we have right here. So I believe it's in my... Not in there, in here. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just swap those out and run out here real quick. So we want one of those, right? I mean, it could be glass, but how many elves do you know that use glass? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe they do use glass, but I think I like the like open space sort of thing and then closed off areas. I think this will be better. I like that a lot more, personally. So let's get a piece of mangrove wood, like actual mangrove wood. Get out of my inventory. Alright, and then we can just place that down so it's not so obnoxious looking. Great. Now we can run over here. Go up here. Eventually we might have like a house for this guy. Like starting here and kind of stretching out, but we'll see. Otherwise, we're going to want a door here. And that's a slab. Ugh. That is so annoying. Like, I'm gonna have to do that just for this door to work. Now let's see how this works. We could raise these up a little bit, honestly, but we'll see. So, can we put down... No, we can't, because it's a thing. I could put another slab there, though. Honestly, it wouldn't be such a terrible thing. Like right there. And then we'd have the pressure plates. Right? See, working in these tight spaces sometimes is just... See, but then we can't do it from the outside. That's... Oh well. It'll have to do. Oops, skipped over it. There we are. Only active for players. And I'm pretty sure the other one should be set for players only anyway. Right? So, I mean, that's a little bizarre. And we're going to have to... Oh. Derp. Some of them will have pressure plates, some of them won't, I guess. Just because of the way the trees are. But this one should be just fine. Like, we can place this guy down. Get our blocks on. Put down our pressure plate, which we will have wood and stuff around here to make this actually look nice and feasible. But there we are, just like that. Very simple, and I skipped over it again, like a dumb. Alright, so there's our door that we probably won't even use until I actually start building up this tree. But yeah, I hope you guys really did like watching how I kind of work my way through these gates and my reasoning behind them, as well as the little details that I put in, like these trellises and the walkway and a little bit of glowstone and stuff like that. It really adds to the build, I think. So I can't wait till we have these all over the place. Like, that's the goal eventually, along with other modding, of course. But I gotta say, Rorax, if you are watching this, thank you so much for giving me a pack that's so build-oriented, but also has the modding aspects that I like so much, because this is quite fun. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you do like this content. It really does help me out, helps me grow my channel, helps me get to the top of the searches on YouTube. Really good stuff for me. So, thanks again for watching, and stay classy, YouTube.